catch this Tinker. If he gets out of control, then this game is going to be impossible to end.
Yeah, from the poison attack.
Yep.
And then they go again on bottom lane. Starting off once again, Schofield. Fire blasted into the arrow. One more attack. Fada stays inside the cogs. While Whisper, he's going to join himself over. He's looking for the 5-minute bounty runes. He'll claim the first one. Time dilation will slow him down. Phase shift's available. If he does it, he won't get the second one. So he's body blocking Hanskin and then a time lock. Sure, Nico. He did put 2 points up into it, but the cogs have to push him back. But the stun's over on Whisper. He'll go down again.
Many times you chrono into arrow, that's a kill, no problem. Fauna now free to go check out, see if there's any stacks.
Maybe a little deep, he does see one stack, but working now, Stinger. As well as Schofield together with the battery assault and now the body block as well. They need a little bit more damage to arrive, and it's coming in the form of Limp. That's the wrong way around. Fada, he'll get his son underneath the Nether Toxin with the Viper Strike. Stinger is definitely going to go down. Hanskin will ensure that. Clockwerk protected by his own cogs.
Courier for vision.
Goodbye, Stinger, and the courier above him.
Nice.
Schofield goes down to Limp.
As a part of his natural movement around, he finds a critical kill on the enemy win condition. Now 15 minutes, they've got both bounty runes top secure, but a dive bottom.
Yeah, they were really baiting this out. The Observer Ward knew there was that many players from BEASTCOAST down here. Ice Blast connects over on Hanskin. One more attack should be able to bring him in shadow range. In fact, that's exactly what happens. And K1 TPing away to safety. Whisper, he's got phase shift available. He's going to wait 5 seconds before he's got the orb, or else there is really just no escape. He begins a TP in the trees. Optimistic to say the least.
All the
defeat aggressive too, like get in there, start fighting, and not even use the Chronosphere.
Yep.
Like force abilities out of BEASTCOAST, force them to react. Ice Blast on bottom lane, Hanskin, they get the Dream Coil, he'll get chilled up, they need a little bit more damage to kill him off. And maybe they have enough with the Chilling Touch. Whisper wants to join himself away, and that will be a shatter. In favor of Stinger, Nico Baby too far away from everyone else in the March of the Machines, coming in for the Tinker, and maybe that's when you chrono with the laser. It does connect, so not instant damage, and they just have to wait out this Chronosphere as Limp got caught in the edge of the chrono, but Chris like can't, maybe he can, Spectral Horn, it'll come in. Tinker is down for the count. And maybe they have some more damage. A quick orb jaunt away for Whisper, backing up, but K1 continuously being broken, trying to stay away from this Nether Toxin of Viper. But Nico, he's so low in life, they'll break the Aegis Immortal. Whisper joining once again, Clockwerk ready for shot. He needs to hold somebody out, Borrowed Time's already been burned. In fact, he just makes the perimeter of cogs, but he can't get away. The stun lock and control.
You take that for sure. That
Whisper, Time Walk into instant bash. Jaunts up through the tree lines and now blinks up. Nico Baby's Time Walk forward was only 1 unit away from being in the right place. They're coming to fight. If Schofield is the only one they catch out, then they're not going to be happy. In fact, it looks like it's BEASTCOAST who want to initiate. Over towards Abaddon, Tinker begins his TP in. That'll be cancelled with a missed coil, but now 33 has no denial option. Okay, he's already back off cooldown. He's totally fine. And the rest of Alliance have arrived. They'll dust up quickly. The laser and rockets, they're going to connect, and she triggered the borrowed time. And forced up. Stinger just moves away from all of Alliance and the Dream Call. Catching out 3 as well. They need the big kill. The Chronosphere, Nico Baby trying to fight out, but the laser is making it impossible to fight. And the BKB from K1, he takes no damage whatsoever by the Tinker. Vada able to catch him up on the high ground. Limps up and go through the March of the Machines. There's way too much damage for him, but it's more than enough for Nico Baby. Finally kill off Schofield. And Time Walk away, but Puck's not done. He'll orb himself forward. Nico Baby's making a break for the tree line. 33's going down, or is he? Yeah, he'll fight inside the trees. But K1 also here ready to fight. Mirana will buy back. TP to the tier 1 tower. Look for that arrow to fly forward. 33 dropping low, but Borrowed Time gives him his life back once again. Whisper, great blink away. Dodges Nico Baby. They forced up Spectre. Buy a little bit more time, a little bit more space. Rift as well as the orb is up, and they finally had enough of the Ancient Apparition. Nico Baby will time himself forward for this. Still BEASTCOAST not committing these buybacks, and Spectre on the ropes will be brought down. 70 seconds on the sideline. March to the Machines, Nico Baby, a lot of damage after time walking himself forward. Won't repair that damage because it took so long to walk away, but now the multicast done. Schofield's in a little bit of trouble. Rockets are flying forward. He didn't get that 4th hit from the Abaddon, so the cogs do come up. And into the March of the Chiefs, they want to try and fight. Nico Baby, he has the Chronosphere available. He goes on the Spectre once again. There's a lot of Mirana. Actually, yeah, Mirana does hit the arrow. I thought maybe with the Mana Illusion they would have been fine, but they're all clustered up. The laser, it's bouncing through them. Nico will jump out the AA ulti. There's no regeneration. It just continues to bounce. Chris like finally the run of Atos will hold him there, but laser after laser with Schofield re-entering with a hook shot up. Limp can't go anywhere. He can hide inside of his own Nether Toxin. Alliance, that was not the fight they were looking for.
A big part of that is because the supports ran the patented feed into die.
To stay away from the Dream Coil, Roshan's being done, the Ice Blast and Rocket. Now he's holding the Ice Blast for now. Rocket will give information. They're TPing in. 1, 2, 3. Here they come.
Hunt.
Ice Blast runs forward. Spectre gives a lot of information. And now the Pit Alliance will come looking for their attack. Who's it going to be? And Tinker, he has the high ground. Void, he'll get the Chronosphere. It was only on the Clockwerk, however. K1 is isolated. Whisper will even jump back in again. The BKBs, they're about to go to the Alliance. They actually have the Flum. Hold them in position. Everyone feels totally stunned up. Void can time walk up the hill again. And Tinker just keeps on hitting from afar. The arrow will fly in. Ancient Apparition and Clockwerk, they both have gone down, but Alliance were committing huge abilities to claim Roshan in a big fight against BEASTCOAST, and they only get supports once again.
Now they walk straight back into the pit. Now there's no spells remaining. That was real risky though. If Alliance's heroes were a bit lower, Nico just had the mana for a time walk away.
Whisper, he's hiding in the trees. Alliance, Lip was so close to him, the orb flies in. Dire! Nico will snatch the Agency Immortal! The orb from Puck, killing Roshan. It's still not the situation. Puck is dead for over a minute. Tinker will be on defense duty.
But it's cool. Look at the mid wave. It's all the way at the tier 2 tower. This is the Tinker factor, right? Random proc could just cancel a blink where he doesn't expect it.
This is a great observer ward. They see Spectre smoke up Nico Baby underneath the shrine. K1 just burnt it too. He won't even have that. The Manta style is out quickly. Which one's the real one? Do they feel like they're being juked? BKB and K1 gets down the hill. The BKB is burned. Is there going to be a follow-up? There is from Limp. He's moved over another dagger. And Nico, he's looking for a chrono target. Now Spectral Horn, he jumps away a little bit to the right. Now moving back down southwest. And maybe with the sun's Faceless Void. Can't find the Clockwerk, kept him locked up. Now they can kill off K1, but they all get hit by the Ice Blast. K1, he's getting into the trees. The Chronosphere, but can anyone reach him? They time walk forward. Information is given. And K1 will fall without buyback available.
Oh my god, that's so huge. And even if he had it, Alliance have no fear now because they know.
Down. March the Machines, a little bit of cover for Chris Lucky. Mostly break for the tree lines. K1's TP'd in. Here goes your Hex again, but Limp arriving. May dissuade BEASTCOAST from forcing the issue, but Aegis being burned, that leaves only the advantage of cheese for Alliance. And Chrono down for 40 seconds. Here's your Tinker Wards being put down by Fada. They're looking for Spectre, who's actually going to walk back into it. The Rod of Atos control, but the Hex is onto the Abaddon, the arrow. Oh boy, Tinker, he cannot be caught. Trying to get back underneath the tower. Whisper wants to help out. The Dream Coil's going to snap on everybody, but Chris Luck, he needs to so he can Miriam and then blink away. But he couldn't get the blink off in time. Tinker will fall down. Puck will join him with a multi-cast from Fada. They get the opening they're searching for. Vision in eyes back. Tinker does not have the option. Clockwerk has taken the creep. Clockwerk took the creep wave. He's trying to delay it. They have a 30-second window here. Alliance, the tier 3 tower will fall. The melee racks now being targeted as well. Clockwerk, I don't know if he wants to initiate into the back lines. Spectre is only just TPing in now, but it's a 5v4. Fada, he actually is playing Juka with Schofield, but they just lost Stinger. There goes your Ancient Apparition. Big Ice Blast, they need that, and if they lose the Clockwerk too, this is very problematic. A hookshot with
significantly. And also you can see him positioning himself inside the base. He's the target, not his Void, nobody else, just me. Void now level 25, got the Chronosphere AoE over the backtrack. You don't see it very often, but against BEASTCOAST lineup, it makes sense.
Moonlight Shadow, they're so close. Faces Void looking for the Chronosphere. He managed to catch the Clockwerk, but the Hex from Tinker, it actually gets returned. Limp is there for him. The all flying forward, that won't do anything. Maybe there's some extra help, but no Schofield. The hook shot forward, it pushes them all away with the Cogs out of the Ice Blast. Then Nico just jumps from straight back in again to get the double kill. BEASTCOAST. Now it's their turn to continuously get picked off an Alliance. It feels like in this state with no Tinker for a minute. They
3 heroes from BEASTCOAST on the bottom. It's one thing if it's both your supports, it's another one if the offlaner too.
And props to BEASTCOAST for fighting for as long as they did. They had themselves a plan. But Alliance will now take the tier 4 towers. Tinker being such a critical part. Spectre doesn't have much to give. He's TPing back at the moment, right in the middle of the arrow Hex combination, and he easily get a huge Dream Coil out by the other one not being caught, combining with the Ice Blast, but still Tinker, you'll have to actually buy back in Spectral Horn. Is the damage still going to be enough? There's no regeneration for Alliance, that's the upside, and Limp being focused down, Diffuser Blade slowing him, they'll force up and wave, but hookshot, Schofield stays with him, and they bring down the Viper. But they more than this. The buybacks are heavily committed. The arrow connecting onto K1. If he has a dieback now, even more work for the Tinker, who has respawned, trying to get to these front lines. Whisper, just never-ending silences, make it so difficult to fight for Neek. Still the raid boss, gets himself a triple kill, has to be permanently hexed. Chris Luck taking that up now as Clockwerk. What's he going to do? He's going to tick out to Alliance's dots as the orb puck has to wait inside the phase shift, broken out. Schofield as well as Whisperer feels like they're playing distraction games, so Chris Luck has some time to regenerate, but the Dire Ancient is being chipped away. No amount of rockets, no amount of lasers can stop Alliance from killing this off. GG. Game 1 goes to Alliance.
Nice, very clean. Alliance, I was worried for them. Felt like they were that one mistake, one poor team fight away from potentially watching their lead disappear, but...
Wraith King, carry me!
35,000 net worth at 40 minutes. I believe that's how they win this game.
Computer robots turned all the way up. You know, it's like they consider things that you're not even able to comprehend. It's the same one.
God, K1 comes so much damage. It's the double damage room. Now you get a huge Chronosphere. Blind Light going to cause a couple of problems, not to mention the Wraith Fire Blast on the Death Ward and the Chrono! There's your combination you wanted for Alliance. Holding in 3, getting the physical damage out. A lot of it's being held back. RP will go to work. K1 reaches up the reincarnation. Nico Baby barely surviving the Laguna Blade that needed to kill him up, but this now isolates Lip. He's the last one really left up here. Makes a break for the tree line, but the Dragon's able to kill Nico. Lucky not to get hit by the arrow. Fada still fighting strong, but also dying. Along with Limp, giving Chris Luck that double kill. Kills him too.
Oh yeah, and the damage talent, Lina. This is the killer build that I just love. It's my favorite way to play the hero. And Hector is still...
Oh, the arrow. Schofield, he sees it because the Observe Ward up on the hillside with Laguna Blade. They're trying to break through 33. First time Stinger. Actually using a blind light pushes him away. So Nico looking for revenge. Chronosphere onto the Mirana. Now turn her attention in towards Keeper of the Light. A lot of life comes back his way, however. And the Moonlight Shadow. Yep. It was the last thing that Schofield gives in death.
They're in that one little pocket in between the 3 wards of Alliance, though, so it's really dangerous to walk up this hill.
He's facing towards Beast Coast when he walks directly in this way. The arrow flies forward, is off target, however. Thought he'd go towards the side. Now Nico Baby looking for a Chronosphere, pretty grouped up. Fada is already going to go down. Dead for 30 seconds without buyback, and do they have detection? You need extra information. Sentry Warden Obs is already down right now for Nico, but the Chronosphere in the back lines. He's been slowed up by Stinger once again. This Will-O-Wisp makes the Void ulti doing so much. And the body block invis, now the full-off arrow controlling Limp. He does not have that Yule Scepter. There is no defense, pushing him further back in. Now it's over towards the Bristleback. Hold him, attacking from all 4 angles. 33 can't have spikes on all the sides. And Beast Coast, it's their turn to get aggressive. It's 20 minutes in, and they're hitting the tier 3 tower.
This is a totally different team when the supports have games, Toby. Schofield, a timely Mirana invis, allows Chris Luck to reposition, and immediately you trade out the Chrono for the Coddle ult.
They're gonna lose the Rax.
Dude, the body blocks from the Mirana through invis, find them the 2 bonus kills, and it'll lead to this Rax. As you said, 20 minutes in, 10k gold lead. The 3-3 buyback is not even going to accomplish a damn thing. His team's not even here.
No, they actually thought maybe the Magnus could be here, but he TP'd towards the top lane to farm up the remainder of Yule Scepter and into a very odd arrow, actually almost splitting him up.
He was going for
Support's coming in from Omniknight. He needs to get that extra purification. Chris Luck being broken free. They've already used the RP. A quick double silence. Good there from Limp. And the paralyzing cast making it difficult for Beast Coast to disengage. But they're on their side of the river. Meanwhile, Stinger dies at 33 in the back lines. Beast Coast just want to disengage from this. And 33, he's on the hunt. The Shockwave pulling Whisper back in again. Another quick silence. It's over on the Omniknight. Doesn't have much to give. Wraith King's on the way in. Arrow well off target once more. Omniknight trying to get away from these cool spray stacks. The only thing he can do is use his GA. The Yule Scepter up and towards the area. He'll hit the deck, but Whisper's still alive. 33 hasn't finished the job. While in the backlines, Chris led on to Nico Baby.
He's so alone.
Yule Scepter up towards the air, and he is totally alone. Chris Luck brought down by 33. The Moonlight, a good indication that Alliance are doing something like crazy. This is it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're on the tier 4s. This is a huge play, sure, from Alliance, but it's definitely telegraphed.
Arrow again. That's a 5-second stun over on 33. Moonlight Shadow from Beast Coast. They're coming closer. The Observe Ward doesn't really see a lot. The Bash. 33 just can't get himself out of the pit. Roshan refuses to let him leave. So Yule Scepter from Lina. Up we go, but a 3-man silence from Limp. That'll create the space. Combining with the Death Ward, a quick force up. Get him far enough away. No skewer back over. The Will-O-Wisp. They're all being caught. Whisper surviving through this. They couldn't get the damage. Chrono. Nico. He doesn't know who to do it on. He's found his target. It's going to be Chris Luck. Schofield, he leads himself into the edge of the crows over the blinding light. It makes it difficult, but on impulse, they've got 2 and even a Fuser Blade charge used onto the Omniknight. Alliance with back-to-back-to-back kills. kills.
What a sick play. They didn't get the kill on Limp. He lifted with like 14 HP, uses himself. Whisper tanks a bash, he goes down.
So BEASTCOAST fight on demand. It still felt hard for Alliance to get all their damage out, even with the extra life you're gonna have with the extra sustain.
I like
you can see Mortals breaking on the top. They've already managed to kill him off. The double damage rune. K1 wants to fight a little bit harder. Nico Baby gonna BKB and now Time Walk himself out. That tier 1 tower, K1 will quickly clean it up. But look where Schofield is. He's ready to jump under the central ward, leaps away, but gets a point blank range arrow onto Fada. He didn't really have much choice. Actually, he held the arrow and threw it towards Nico, who now Time Walks himself down once again. Have they got another stun? The Will-O-Wisp caught him right on the edge. You'll set her up. Chris Luck will get the light striker right now. RP! It catches them all! 33 once, one time the Will-O-Wisp is fine covering time, however, BEASTCOAST so low on life, but it's only Schofield. They turn with Winter Blade, they go by the Limp. There's a good Chronosphere. Stinger, blinding lights them back out again. They'll get the damage in to kill off the Lina. Who's going to be the next target? Still trying to dodge K1. He has the reincarnation, looking to kill off Nico Baby, who can take off all the damage with a quick old Time Walk, as Whisper staying with his core, trying to do the extra support work to get him now, to get a dive back over on Fada. K1 will crit him down. It is not a happy day to be a support, but still watch the back line. Nico is on the run out of here, and Invis Room will help him escape. BEASTCOAST was searching for it. They break the Aegis, they take the fight, and they'll take a tier 1 and a tier 2 tower.
That was such a cool fight. You saw Chris Luck, he thought about stunning on the initial Aegis, right? But he just Dragon Slaves. He realizes he's gonna die stunlocked. That meant that as soon as he came out of that reincarnate, he had to pop BKB on Void, or he was gonna catch the stun and potentially go down again.
Skilling in K1. Remember, he's got the reincarnation. A lot of damage into the Magnus. Whisper still there to get the big damage and support. K1 wants another target over towards 33. He's already used the Silver Edge. Doesn't have that option. Nico jumps in. The GA giving that level of protection to BEASTCOAST. Whisper loses almost instantly, however. And BEASTCOAST will decide this is maybe a good time to slightly back up and take out that shrine. E-Ward mission. BEASTCOAST are together, K1. The man to the front lines, Silver Edge up, but Radiance turned off. Unless they have a Sentry Ward, they won't see him, but they see Bristleback. Turn that range back on again. Schofield so quickly there. Bristleback, he doesn't really stand a chance, or does he? The Will-O-Wisp, it won't pull him back in. BKB and TP away to safety, but look at K1. He wants another target. Hey, Fada, you look juicy. Nope, Yule Scepter up, but now Lina does her own Yule Scepter. It's a better target. It's Limp. He'll BKB in time, so Light Striker Ray will not be able to connect, but K1 back to the original target. Over towards Fada, gearing up this Witch Doctor. And then retreat back out again. Remember, he's got the reincarnation, even if he does get threatened. Now Chrono, Nico, you could see the mallet go up, but he pulls out.
They got the DP ult though, and again, I just love K1's target selection. He knows.
On disc on Chris Luck, so he'll feel more secure coming into this fight. They already get the early fortification out from Alliance. I say early. It's just the fact that, well, Chrono is up, RP is up. This feels like BEASTCOAST having reincarnation and Chris Luck having the Aeon disc. It's just so many targets that Alliance do not want. Jump in, Chronosphere, blinding light. It hit Nico once again. A quick start to the back lines, but the Aeon disc, it protects him. And Nico, who really thought he probably had himself a kill, doesn't have it. Now the RP, catching two, scoring it back into the death wall. K1 was already on his way back out again. Now the GA, it has to burn. Chris Luck, they bring him down, and the reincarnation has been burned. Nico, the Spirit Vessel caused him some problems. He'll time walk himself away, but BEASTCOAST, they have the bigger problems. Blinding light from Stinger, trying to create some space, but Whisper, it looks like he'll be left to die. Nothing will be able to save him. But the top racks, that's saved from Alliance. A huge fight for them. They're not done just yet. Whisper is still trying to do this run. The skewer's gonna miss. 33 just keeps going at him, and with a 4-star Stinger, really?
Level 19 now, Warpath, he's playing with 9 stacks in almost all times because he's spamming the goo off cooldown. It's giving him 34 damage per stack. It is an absurd amount of damage, plus 306.
Time to push. Silver Edge running forward. K1 goes to the initial stun over and Haskin. One hit removes 1/3 of the life. A quick skewer away to safety. 33 tries to protect it, but K1, he just keeps going. The Radiance is burning. Arrow flies forward. Won't connect. Paralyzing cast will not be able to bounce either. So K1 just picks his way back out. He'll get a little bit further away. Whisper wants to help out, but the reincarnation will pop. It's only a 40-second cooldown, however, so they're very happy to commit this. It just doesn't make the best the window of the Chronosphere being down.
You might wonder why. It's to cancel Blink Daggers. Hanskin has no BKB. If he's moving forwards to perhaps go for a skewer, catches the wave, all of a sudden that's a no-go. And now with the Aegis, now with the cheese, the level 25s, it's time to go.
Just put the Heavenly Grace on K1, attack the range ranks. It'll take 6 hits or take a skewer from Hanskin, pulling K1 closer towards the tier 4 towers. But the Chronosphere of Nico, it controls the choke point. And maybe now they can kill off the Keeper of the Light. He's been the biggest problem of all, and he will go down. But K1 still fighting underneath the tier 4 towers. He'll get onto Hanskin, so a Rebuttal, but Hanskin is his own buyback. K1 finally going to go down here in the mid lane. Time locked up. Lina is taking the top lane of Frax while this is going on the RP, but instantly hit by the arrow too. They need the follow-up damage, and 33 is there to dish it out in droves. The BKB is giving him protection for the moment. The Guna Blade Nico is already down, and with a Will-O-Wisp, Alliance have no more immunity to fight in this one. This is Beast Coast Zone. 33 still getting the Quill Spray stacks up. Someone needs to kill him. K1 is on the job. Wop is being killed up by the rest of Beast Coast. Now 33 to die in the tree lines. Live Strike the Wraith. They'll Yule Scepter him up instead. Bring him down and kill him off.
What a fight. Beast Coast dominating this fight. I think they forced all 5 buybacks. And out of gas, sure, but all cooldowns on Alliance used as well.
1 buyback on Witch Doctor. That's the only one that's left up. But no Chronosphere, no RP. Aegis still over on the Lina. Reincarnation always on K1. And the Lotus Orb will protect him. As that melee racks will fall, they still don't want to go on him. A paralyzing cask, a maledict. That's nice. Arrow will dodge everybody else. Bristleback broken and having the Spirit Vessel on him. Nothing he can do. K1 runs forward. Bristle's down for 100 seconds without buyback available. That's the final buyback of Alliance being expended. But it feels like Beast Coast, just like they have done time and time again, they stick it to top teams.
It's like they give you the game 1 just to make it interesting, then they turn it on for game 2. Vada once again just being pursued. He bought into the bash, slain again. This will be Megas, almost certainly the game now.
Nico's going after Coddle. He's got a message to send over towards Stinger, and Stinger will send one straight back. I don't care if you nullify me, you can't nullify the effects of Beast Coast. Here you go with a Blink Skewer, dragging K1, but he's not near the tier 4 towers. He'll go one-on-one with Nico, who does not want this. GG is finally called. Once again, we look to our final game of the night, and we will look to a game 3. East Coast, the lower bracket runners, Wind and Rain went to 3, VG went to 3, and now Alliance going to 3.
I don't even know if I want to predict with these two teams. I don't even know, but
welcome to your job.
I love Dazzle, man.
And that just means the bounty runes for all of this battle is a 2-2 trade.
A lot of regen expended, however, so I guess we take those. Nice, Nico Baby gets the stick before the Quelling Blade. Very much so the right choice, although now he's in no man's land. He can't TP either. There's an arrow available.
Yeah, all they gotta do is block him in the tree lines. Schofield, if he hits this arrow, Nico Baby will go down the body block. You don't even need the arrow. Nico is held, controlled, and killed by Whisper.
Unfortunate. Not how you want
for the arrow, but Hans can still cop a fair chunk of damage. He's trying to get the poison up. Schofield, even at full mana, still doesn't want to waste any of his abilities.
Yeah, this is a really cool hero against the Alch, of course. We've seen
Whisper's under the tower. He's underneath the tier 1 tower. Give him some Chakram, so welcome more to Quill Sprays. TP support's coming in. You've got at least a 1 quick stun. Bristleback, he's in very deep. No more stick charges available. He just wants Nico, and he claims him as well.
Yeah, I love that. Whisper, he's like, I am killing this Alchemist. I do not care if I trade my life. I am not the carry. I have a Wraith King. And his name is Ektar.
And he understands his job. Here comes your follow-up arrow up on top, combining with the Starfall damage. 33 needs more life. He's able to get it. A quick hit from the Moment of Courage, and with Disruption, Fada moves in, drops Tombstone. K1 now has to run out, has stick charges.
If only he had the duel that might have been able to turn around there.
Just short of the level. But now you've brought both your supports up to the top lane. So what happens? Whisper and Stinger, they just start all over again with Nasal Goo, Whisper. Yep, prep him up. Chris Lux moved over. He's got Laguna Blade as he drops someone low. And Limp and Nico up both here. They need the Light Strike Array. That's why Alchemist is running so far on the side. More TP sports coming in the form of the SD. The Concoction only mini stuns over on the Bristle, but you've still got Limp. Low on mana, 21 charges available. Can't finish the job over on the Keeper of the Light. The Shin's Light Strike Arrays all a little bit off target. But Limp hit by that Dragon Slave. Stinger can die in the meantime, but Whisper keeps on going under the tower, killing off that mid Dazzle, and Legion Commander dies up on top lane, catching it all.
If they've just up game. You force the TP on the Dazzle, though. You're all right with that.
All right, now you're just getting a, more of a core position, Undying. Alchemist has gone bush. Nice Observer Ward from both sides. Light Strike Array going to be off target from Chris Luck. Hanskin very low on life. Laguna Blade just making sure he's going to go down, and Limp has to do it hard. Underneath the tower, Light Strike Array will connect. The arrow flies forward as well. Combining with the Illuminate, Connor will end up going down, but the sacrifice is worth it if Limp dies. But Fada arriving with the double damage room. Undying minion, making it difficult to get away, and the Decay will finish the job. Only level 1.
Dude,
it's enough.
Quick combo, baby, a safe spot on the map. He will come top now.
Oh, Moonlight Shadow, they want to come up.
Yeah.
Overwhelming odds throwing down. 33 well aware what's going on. It's a good Observe Ward on the hill, but they don't have their own detection. Legion Commander just runs in the middle of 3. Please go on me, but they don't. They go towards Dazzle. Defensive disruption, able to save him, while the dual victory goes the way of 33. BEASTCOAST thought they were being the aggressors. A blinding light can't create enough space. Schofield, he will go down even with the 9 stick charges. They just use the Shadow Wave physical damage. Sick, plus he can still get it up. Limps on the run. Schofield and Whisper, they're going to body block him up. There's a quick poison touch. Is there going to be extra support? Hanskin as well as Fada. They are arriving, and Schofield cops a lot of damage from that creep wave. Disruption. Whisper needs to be able to retreat. Schofield, oh, we stayed too long. Gets soul ripped down by Fada, and they had the purge available. Whisper, real trouble into the tier 1 tower. Duel available, but Stinger tries to create space. The Will-O-Wisp catching 3 with the blinding light. They don't have the easy damage, but it won't matter. Hanskin still finishes the job with the poison. And keep the Legion Commander here. More support arriving. Chris Luck turns his attention towards Fada. He's got a lot of kills. Fada's worth some good money. But Limp is right behind him. And they actually just keep going. Killing off Stinger. K1 able to get the stun off. Give him a secondary 1. It comes off cooldown right now. But on the dual side, Chris Luck goes down to 33. And Fada just his grind. He's got so much life, almost 1,400 to work with. And while this is happening, Nico is taking the tier 1 tower in mid lane, not just the farm as well.
Dude, it is, I love this max soul rep from Fada. There's no way that you expect that if you're Schofield. That's why he dies. 43 damage or heal per unit times 11 max, and wow, they get another support kill. Anyway, as soon as he picks it up. And we'll have to wait and see, right? Is Alchemist that broken, right? March said more for Earthshaker was still the worst.
Up on top, support needs to arrive. The arrow not being thrown out by Schofield. In fact, 33 just burns the duel. Hanskin as well as Fada in the neighborhood. That's the first duel that doesn't really get a victory, but Stinger goes down limp. Just did it solo. And the extra help from the Purge. Bristleback still on the run out of here, but man, that double damage now working with Hanskin. Now turning attention towards Whisper. Slow him down with the poison. One more attack that may be able to do it, even with the back behind him. They're watching the cool spray stacks, but there's that damage from, okay, Fada. That was unneeded, but you'll take the kill anyway.
Rock and roll. You can really just shove down mid. He even went for the attack speed talent over the stun cooldown. I think that's because Alliance, they're going to look to win this game fast.
We're going to fight K1. Let's make a couple of copies. Radiance was up. Hellfire Blast goes towards the SD, but Hanskin just purges up the Wraith. Remember, they're going to get through him twice. And there's number 1. Duel in the back lines with the arrow. It stuns over on 33, so no duel victory. And maybe the Bristleback can get his stick charges off and get himself away from the fight. They've already lost the Legion Commander Alliance. As BC, they start to rally, but Nico is on, and Nico is BKB'd. Looking for his next target, but BEASTCOAST, they scramble to the wind.
Telling you, this max solar from Fada is putting in so much work. It's the only reason he's still alive. He got.
This is the new item for this fight for Alliance. And Stinger's trying to have a look around. And you're feeling like there's an Observe Ward, and there is. Roshan stunned up by the arrow. At this point, Schofield actually helping. He's got Moonlight Shadow. There's already sentries down everywhere, but the Will-O-Wisp pulls him outside of the pit lane. The blinding light. Roshan killed by Radiant. 80s more. Snatched out by Schofield. He'll have it broken almost instantly. As he's looking for the battle up towards the north. We'll see how far this Mirana can get out. No, she can't. Yeah. Dueled up instantly.
It's a difficult game, and
Coddle, get out of there. He's underneath the Observer Ward sentry. Thought the Invis room was allowing him protection, but didn't realize he was just in the undetected area. Another dual victory, and Whisper purged up, catch it up. Limp's going to arrive. They get the poison off on him. TP, it's not possible. Not while Hanskin has held the disruption. So Whisper knows he must stand and fight. He must do as much damage as possible. But with the Greaves, Limp just keeps them alive for all eternity. And Alliance is still looking to fight once again. Yep, Light Strike Array will connect. We'll see how much damage they've got. There is an Aghanim Scepter freshly over on Chris Luck, so some good burst damage. But they need to keep the damage coming in, or else that Hearts is going to trigger off. And K1 knows he needs to go to the front line, but another disruption from Hanskin, making it difficult. Oh my god, Wraith King. The Soul Rip is just destroying him. He can't move away. The Undead actually fighting their own king. Fada is in pretty deep. Laguna Blade will pop up, but the damage damage is so negligible. Crystluck's dead with no buyback because he bought that Aghanim Scepter. Alliance may just think they can try and force the buyback, but they know they can take this bottom lane of Rax.
Yeah, the Skeletons were top for a while. They've despawned now. Schofield's still trying to push his advantage here.
Trying to hit the tier 3 tower. That's a Mirana. Can do almost no damage. Nico ready once again. Blink Dagger coming off cooldown. Concoction flies forward to Stinger. Loses half life just from the Concoction.
That's a Rax.
It is. Mirana did 1/4 damage to that top tier 3 tower. For what's been lost, Legion looking for the duel, hoping to turn the Bristleback around. Instead, Concoction jump over to Stinger once again. A quick stun from K1 does not buy enough space. In fact, now the duel is out. The Wraith King, he will die the first time around. The Reed cracking the 100 mark. Buyback comes in from Coddle and BEASTCOAST. They have to defend strong. Hanskin wasting time. Self-disruption with the blinding light, pushing back Limp. Undying way too close, but he's going to have a grave from Limp to keep him alive. You've still got that attack from 33. Press the attack to get him away to safety. Fada, more life, still on the run. K1's trying to finish the damn job while Whispers just quilting, stacking everyone up, and he'll end up going down too. Finally, they bring down Fada. But you've got a Concoction about to arrive. A stun towards Crystluck. Crystluck cannot afford to die. Limp already has the double kill. And Nico is turning his attention over towards Whisper, who's chasing down 33 around the tree line. Observer and Sentry are in favor of Alliance. That's why they can just play around this Bristleback and depart.
Nico's in this BEASTCOAST lineup, absolutely zero team fight items.
But Bristleback's starting to get his own as well, like because he's had the bottom lane. So this will be a Lotus Orb that's also available for himself.
Yep. Even went for the cleave. All in on the damage talent is Nico.
Silver Edge from K1. All right, this is his way to close the distance. Actually put the Blade Mail on cooldown. Alchemist, the Willow Wisper's there, catching out 3K1, just walks at the back lines. Who's he looking for? He's looking for the Shadow Demon. He wants Hanskin deleted off this map right now, and Hanskin, K1, finished the job yet. Limp still even holding his Shallow Grave. The leap forward, now the Shallow Grave hits at the very last moment, while Lina and Coddle are already pushing up the daisies. Hanskin will finally go down, but all this committal, this new item and his buyback, all committed to kill off an Est just buys back into the fight. The duel is down. The arrow flies forward, trying to create some space, but just reveal Schofield. But remember where they want to go. They want to find kills. Bristleback over in the trees. Buff up Nico. Get in front of Whisper. A triple kill for Nico. This really feels like the game. No buybacks from the 4 BEASTCOAST players. We'll turn around and say, let's give it a nudge.
Everyone's going to be up in just a moment on BEASTCOAST. They don't have the Coddle ult just yet, however. 10 seconds to go.
Creep wave arrived in bottom as well as mid, so still no backdoor protection.
Oh, when they see Wraith King, they know he's coming. Do they have detection? Yes, they do.
They put down the sentry. Quick duel.
Uh-oh.
There's plus 156 now on the Legion Commander. Concoction jumping forward. Crystluck really caught out by Nico. No buyback from him, and now they can focus on K1. The Will-O-Wisp trying to create some problems. They are pulled in quickly, but K1 losing life so quickly, just tipping him as he's walking back into the base, trying to escape from the rest of Alliance. You know they're feeling good about this, especially when K1's dead for over a minute. This is the game. They're dead, so far in the grave. There is no way the BEASTCOAST can hold their base, and Alliance are fountain farming BEASTCOAST. They want to advance forward. BEASTCOAST have put up a valiant going through this lower bracket, but their back is literally against the wall.
That's it. What a play. BEASTCOAST, I know you've had some incredible comebacks thus far, but with 5 dead, your entire base destroyed, you'll need some special kind of magic to take this one as Alliance.
Even meme hammering it up now for Limp. They're gonna finally finish this job. They look to the tier 4 towers. BEASTCOAST will try and have some fun. Last bit.
A hell of a performance, but the ride comes to a close. One of those drafts from Alliance that if you get that momentum, there's just no stopping the train when it starts to roll. They played so well.
Oh, the double Concoction. We're gonna end this in style. Can they beat the GG call? No, they can't. Alliance 41-14, the last kill count. It took half an hour, but Alliance will push their way through this lower bracket. Their run being started by TNC, the team that reached the grand final.